It's Wednesday, so you know what time it is. It's time for Sew Wednesday. Hi, you guys. Welcome to my channel. My name is Lorene, and look what I have done. I did it. I put up a Christmas tree. Not just one Christmas tree, but two Christmas trees. I couldn't help myself. This is the Christmas tree I had in my sewing room last year, I kept it. And I bought a little pencil tree for my family room because we thought we would be out of this house by now. You know, it's on the market to sell, but the market is so bad right now because of the interest rates, nothing's selling. So we're still here. So my husband had to buy me a little pencil tree because I gave away all my big Christmas trees. I had a 9-foot tree, a 7.5-foot flock tree, and about 4 other. I had 6 trees in this house because I love Christmas, and I decorated every bedroom and family room and game room and formal living room in this house. So I ended up with that many trees. So I did keep my sewing room tree because it's very slim, as you can see. And like I said, my husband bought me a brand new one that's called a pencil tree from Lowe's, and it's very pretty. So I've got that up in my family room. And this chair over here beside my tree came from the family room. That's where my tree is sitting. So I had to move the chair in here to get it out of the way. Make room for that tree and some presents. So, which I don't have one present underneath my tree yet. By now, I'm normally ahead of the ball game, ordered my stuff and just waiting for it to be shipped. So I haven't even done that, but soon. So I hope you guys are doing good. I've got so much to show y'all. I've been busy. I had a few starts I started. Some of the starts I actually finished and completely finished them. I am in full Christmas mode around here, and I'm hooked on this Miss Veronique books that I've gotten. So she's got to be one of my favorite designers out there in cross stitch. I just really enjoy cross stitching her things. So I'm going to show you what I've been up to. First things first, let me show you the book. This is my all-time favorite book. Oh my goodness. I want to do every pattern in here. And there is some confetti, but not that much. I compare these patterns to lavender and lace. If you do lavender and lace, or you have done lavender and lace in the past, it's about the same amount. It kind of reminds me of that kind of thread changes, color changes. So, but I just love this book. Oh my goodness. And y'all know I'm going to call her Miss Veronique. But that's who it's by right there. And you're probably going to see me showing her patterns for a while now. Like I said, I'm hooked on them. But what I did, I started some. Let me see. I started 1, 2, 3, and I finished them. Nope. Yep. 2 of them I finished. 1 I'm still working on. And I made some of them in Christmas ornaments. So, and they came out of this book. So let me show you my first one. Now this is my first ornament I made, and I kind of messed up on it. That little girl. This is the back. And what I did, I put one layer of round batting in there, and I actually put the glue on top of the batting, and then I put the cross stitch on top of that, which I shouldn't have done. Although the tacky glue dries clear, it made indentions on my cross stitch. So I thought, live and learn, right? So anyway, so that was my first attempt to make an ornament. And other than that, she turned out really pretty. I've got it trimmed in mossy color, Chanel, and some gold trim I got from Hobby Lobby with a little bell and the Chanel loop up here. So I'm going to put her on the tree. So that was my first ornament. Now my second one, I didn't put the glue on the front. I'm not doing that. I stitched this little guy up. Y'all haven't seen him yet. He came out of that book, The Magic of Christmas. Isn't he darling? And I put 2 layers of batting underneath him and did not glue it right on the cross stitch. I actually glued it on the back. if y'all interested, I'll show you I'll do a Flosstube extra and show you guys how to make these ornaments. So, but anyway, isn't he darling? And I put a silk ribbon at the top of it. Isn't he cute? And then I cross-stitched another one. These smalls really go fast. Isn't that pretty? I put a little bell up here. You can get all this stuff at Hobby Lobby right now. And this is a silk ribbon I put up here. And there's the little hanger. There's the back. But these were super, super easy to make. So I've got that one and that one and this one. Now see this one? You can tell when you compare them to the other ones. That's okay, I won't make that mistake again. And then out of this one I made a little pillow. Isn't that darling? And this is the back, and I put a little red yo-yo on the back. Y'all know how I feel about yo-yos. This is where I had sewn it together. And I turned it inside out, and I put the yo-yo on top of that seam so you wouldn't see it where I sewed it together. And then I got this trim around the edge, which I got from Hobby Lobby. Silk ribbon, and then I put a little pearl right there on the top. Isn't that cute? I'm going to stick that in the tree too, just kind of push it in between the limbs. So I've had fun making these little ornaments. Oh my goodness. And I'm working on another one, but I'm not finished stitching it yet. It's going to be a little stocking. And I still got the top to do. It's got some greenery and the very top of the stocking. But I'm almost done with that. And when I get finished with that, I want to make it into an ornament. And that should be all my ornaments for this year. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them to put on that tree back there. And I don't know if I have any more time to make any more because I've got other projects I'm working on. So that's what I've been up to. All my little ornaments. I still got this one right here, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet because it's kind of an odd shape. And I don't have much Aida around it. I kind of stitched a bunch of these on the same Aida cloth, and when I went to cut it, I thought, oh man, that's going to be a little small. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. I could make a little pillow, little long pillow, or I'm not sure yet, so I'm still thinking about it, but it's darling. I'm going to do something with it. All right. I got some Christmas gift ideas. It's got to do with my buttons. Y'all saw I put a Flosstube extra out last week on my tutorial on how to cover those buttons, which, oh my goodness, you mean so many guys viewed that. I had over 2,000 views on that tutorial, so thank y'all so much. And a lot of subscribers too, so welcome to my new subscribers. I'm so glad you found me. So, well, I'm still hooked on these covered buttons. They are so much fun to make, especially the 1.5 inch. I really like that size, and they're easy to make. So I've got a few ideas. I found in this book a Christmas sampler. I'm going to show it to you. It's called the Christmas ABC Sampler. And what I want to do, I want to make covered buttons with these. And I'm going to make them, I'm going to personalize them. I want to make my cross-stitch buddies, my stitchy friends, their initials, their first and last name, initial. And I want to put it on a button card, which I'm going to have to make. But anyway, I want to show you what I've done so far on that. I've already covered one button. At first I was going to do all the alphabet just for me to have. And then I thought, no, I'll go ahead and finish A because I had started with A. But isn't that pretty? And this is the 1.5 inch button size. And I'm doing this on 16 count Aida. 18 count probably would be a little bit better, give you a little bit more working room. But I've already started on the 16 count, so and it's working. So I'm going to keep doing it on 16 count. But just FYI, if you want to do it 16 or 18 would work for this 1.5 inch button out of the sampler. And the sampler is, I think 20. The count is 20 by 15. Let me see if I can find it real quick, and I'll show you. I'll tell y'all. I can't show it to you because you'll see the graph. Where is it? It's in here. It is 10, 20, 20 going up, and 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 going across. So it's 20 going up and 14 across. So kind of give you an idea of the size of this letter. But isn't that pretty? I just love that. So like I said, I was going to start with all the alphabet, do the whole thing, and do it just in buttons. But then I go, no, I'm going to make my Stitchy friends button card and give it to them for Christmas. So with their first and last initial on it. So I've got my Aida, and what I did, if y'all saw my tutorial on how to cover these buttons, y'all noticed that I had sewed all my pictures, my patterns on one piece of Aida cloth, and some of them, since I didn't mark them how far away they were, the distance apart, some of them, 4 of them were not large enough for me to do the 1.5 inch, so I had to do it the smaller one, the 1 7/8 inch button. I think it was a smaller one, whatever size it was, to make it fit. So this time I've marked my Aida cloth. I kind of graphed it out. Can y'all see that? I've graphed it out 3 inch by 3 inch squares, because you need at least 2.5 inch circumference. And I just marked the center, and I'm sewing the letters in the middle of the square. So I'll have plenty of room so I don't mess up, because I want these all to be 1.5 inch. So I've started with these letters because I've got a buddy these are her initials, and I'm going to do a button card for her. I'm going to do one for my daughter and one for my sister and whoever else I can think of. And I'm going to come up with a button card to attach them to. So I'm still looking for that. This is all in my head. I'm still thinking about it. So, but that's the plan. So I think it's a great idea, and they're going to be so, so cute. And then the rest of the squares, you know, you can see how many squares I've got marked up. I'm going to actually spell out Merry Christmas and make them into covered buttons and display them. I probably won't do it this year since my sewing room's packed up, but I can get the buttons ready for next year, and I'll be able to display them saying Merry Christmas. So anyway, so that's what's happening with these. I think they're going to be beautiful. So all my Stitchy friends that's watching this video, you better act surprised at Christmas when you see it, because you guys get to see what I'm working on, and these are Christmas presents. I want to show y'all something else. This is on 28 count even weave. I was just doing this little gingerbread man. I thought, well, I'll see how big he turns out. Look how big he turned out. He's so little. He's too little. So I don't think any of Miss Veronique's patterns would look good on 28 count. They're just too detailed and too little. So I'm still going to make him out of a little button. I'll make him into a little button, but it'll be a small one. Can barely tell what he is, but that's on 28 count even weave. So we had to stick to 8 o'clock. Now the stitch cards from Lori Holt look good on 28 count even weave because of the size of them. They look really good, but not the ones from Miss Veronique's book. They did not look. They're too little. They did not look good. All right, the next thing, I started something else. Let me see. I think I got the page marked here. I started this and I'm working down here. I've got this little leaf done. But isn't this pretty? Oh my goodness. It's going to be so, so pretty. So let me show you what I've done. It's called Caroling. That's the name of this pattern. And that's what I've got done right there. The very, very bottom. Not very much. Let me hold up the book. So you can, whoops. I'm losing all my stuff. Just a second. Let me put that there and that there. I got all these pages marked because I'm working on so many things out of this book. There it is. Caroling out of the Magic of Christmas by Miss Veronique. I had mentioned in my last video when I was showing you these books by her that they didn't have many pictures. That was just one book. All her books, like this book right here, she shows the pattern, and then where the pattern is, it'll say on the bottom, the actual cross stitch piece you can see on this page. So this book has every picture of the pattern already sewn up so you can see it. So there's a lot of pictures in this book. This book is the retro cross stitch. Okay, this is the one that don't have a lot of, it's loaded with patterns. I mean, 500 patterns is in here, but every pattern is not pictured in here cross stitched. So, and if it is, she'll have a little note down at the bottom of the pattern saying, you can look at this actual stitched up on page so-and-so. But not every pattern, because there's so many in here, not every pattern is stitched up in here. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense. And this one has this one's loaded with pictures. This one's got the pattern. Actually, on the page, on this one, she has the pattern on one page, and then on the opposite side of the page is it stitched up. So this one you can look at the pattern and the stitching at the same time because it's on one and the other's on the opposite side. So these are great books. The only reason I haven't started this book because I need DMC thread. I have not gone to Hobby Lobby and get thread for this one, but I've already got it marked out what I want to start on. I just need to get to Hobby Lobby and get some thread, people. I need to get some thread. All right, let me see. Put this over here. Okay, the next thing does not have to do with Christmas. Oh, one of you guys asked me about Amy Lou the berry picker. Did I finish her? And I finished her a while back. But I found her the other day and I thought, well, I'm going to show her to y'all again for you guys that missed her. Miss Amy Lou the berry picker by Pinker and Pumpkin, and this one's free. There she is. She's on 14 count Ada Vintage Oak is what I did her on. So this is for you guys that didn't get to see her. So I thought I'd pull her out real quick and show y'all. For those that did not get to see her. All right, the next one is Miss Veronique. My goodness, I love this book too. I'm hooked on this. I worked on two things. And I got quite a bit done. I had to make myself put it down because I wanted to get my Christmas stuff started. Where is that? Well, I thought I had it marked. This one's loaded with all the pictures too. I mean, this is like a big magazine. I gotta find her. Where's her picture? There she is. I'm working on her, and this is so cool. One of my subscribers, hello, you know who you are. She lives in Paris. Oh, well, she lives in France. And she is from there. That is a city in France. And she was raised there. She left a comment saying she's watching from there. She's from there. That's where she was brought up and raised. So I thought, oh, that is so cool. She said, it's so cool to see that I am stitching something that's got to do with her hometown all the way across the ocean in Texas. And I think it's so cool that you're watching me stitch it all the way across the ocean in France. So anyway, so it really made it extra special for me to stitch this. So I want to show y'all what I've got done. I've gotten quite a bit done. I've got the bottom of her dress. And I'm up here now. And I got her face done. I didn't get all her bow done, but I have got her face done. And she is absolutely stunning, I'm telling you. She is beautiful. Let me get her out of the bag here. Let's see if I can get some of this Ada cloth underneath the hoop here so it doesn't look, well, no, that don't look good. Let me take it out. I don't even know what I'm doing this on. This looks like 14 count ivory Ada. And here she is. Isn't she beautiful? Look at her eyes. Oh my goodness. I just love this. She is stunning. So there she is. I'm not sure how to say the name of it. But she is quite lovely, let me tell you. Very, very beautiful. And these are all DMC colors I'm using. And she's very easy to stitch. Very easy to stitch. I've had no problem stitching her. And the other one is these children, the little boys and little girls, and with all these pastries in between. So, so cute. And this book, I can't even find this book. I think I did find one on eBay, but I don't know if it's been published anymore or not. Let me show you what I've got done. I'm gonna take it out of the hoop so you can see the little girl. See the little girl, along with the little boy. Okay, let me show you real quick. Oh, here's a bigger picture right here on the side. Here, there you go. What I did, I started with the little girl, and then I put this I'm kind of doing it backwards. I started with this girl, then did these little cookies, and then started with him. I'm kind of going that direction. So, and I've got the little boy done. I got her, that, and half of him done. The colors are so vibrant, I'm telling you. And there they are. Sorry for the wrinkles. Aren't they cute? I love the colors. I love everything about it. It's really fun to work on. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I've been watching, it's called cartonage. It's when you make boxes out of chipboard. And I've been watching videos and trying to learn how to do that. And I'm thinking about making a box out of it. So I'll see. I'm always up to something, guys. Y'all never know what you're going to find me doing. Now I'm trying to make boxes, but hey, I think it would look darling on a box. There you go. So sweet. You know, her patterns just have an innocence to them. You know, they just make you feel good when you're stitching them and looking at them while you're stitching them. They're just so pleasant to the eyes. That's all I can say. And they just make you feel good. That's what I like about them. There's an innocence to them. So anyway, so that's it for my cross stitch, people, that I have for you guys today. Now I'm going to talk to you about my quilting or whatever else I've been up to. Okay. You guys know I'm working on this quilt, this vintage Christmas quilt by Holt, and there's 4 of us. Or 5 of us. I can't remember. I know there's at least 4 of us that have started this quilt together. We're doing a sal together. And we started October the 1st. Our goal is to do at least 1 block a week. And I had some catching up to do because I got behind. But I'm pretty much caught up, except I need to be doing this block. I've done this one, and I'm fixing to show you this one, which is Twinkling Lights, the Bell, Mr. Cookie. And then I've got this one to do this week. So, and if you guys want to see the rest of everyone's pictures, of course you get to see them on YouTube of mine, but everyone else that's posting theirs on Instagram, go do hashtag vintage Christmas quilt blockathon, and you'll be able to see everyone's quilt blocks out there. Some beautiful ones. Everyone's doing this strictly from their stash. So everyone's look totally different. They're not using the Lori Holt fabrics. They're just using fabrics from their stash that they have in their home. All right, so let me show you what I've got done. Like I said, I had some catching up to do. So I did the twinkle lights. I don't think I showed y'all this 2 weeks ago. I don't think I did. If I did, forgive me. Twinkle lights. The bell. Now I'm doing mine 12-inch by 12-inch squares, and the quilt on the front of the book is 6-inch squares, which you guys that's been following me know I had trouble doing that. But one that's on the Instagram, she's doing the 6-inch, so kudos to her, I'm telling you, because it's not an easy task, and she's doing a beautiful job, I'm telling you, on her blocks. But the rest of us are doing the 12-inch blocks, which is going to make a really big quilt, but that's okay. We can do what we can do. And the last one is Mr. Cookie. And he's going to have eyes and some buttons. I'm going down here, but I won't put those on until we get him quilted. And talking about buttons, Hobby Lobby still has their buttons on clearance. I'm not sure what they're doing. I don't know if they're going to get rid of the button section or what, but they're 99 cents to $1.99, no matter what price they are. If they're a certain price, they're going to be 99 cents. If they're over this price, they're going to be $1.99. You're not going to be paying more than $1.99 for buttons. And every time I go in there, I look to see if I need buttons. So you guys, they're still on sale. They've been on sale like that since summertime, and they're still on sale. So heads up on that. All right, one more thing to show y'all. I didn't get to work on my hand embroidery candy cane lap quilt, and I did not work on any yo-yos. I probably won't get to work on any yo-yos till beginning of next year because I'm so busy doing Christmas stuff right now. But I'll let you know if I do. But I did start working on something. I had done a few of these 12-inch squares out of the Vintage Christmas book, and also Farmhouse book by Lori Holt. And I was going to do project bags with them, and I've already sewn them up and everything. I just haven't put the project bag together. So I haven't finished this one either, but I just wanted to show you what I've done on it. I'm making Mr. Cookie into a project bag. Like I said, this is one I had already sewn up. I added like 2 inches around the outside of him, and I want to make him into a project bag. But I quilted him up. This is the inside. It's going to be that. And the outside's going to be the same as the inside. And this is the back to it. So, but I was hoping to have him done before I did the video, but I didn't get done with him. So this is the makings of a project bag. And I want to put let me show you. This is going to be on the top. And I've got his zipper. I wanted to do a red zipper, but I've run out of zippers. This is pretty much only one I had that would work. So it's going to be kind of like this on the top. So anyway, so that's the scoop. That's what I've been doing on that. So I hope to have that one done this week. So, but anyway, that's all I've got for you guys today. I hope you guys have had some fun stitching time. Like I said, I'm really into doing Christmas stuff. I want to do my button cards and get those going and get some Christmas presents, you know, cross-stitch Christmas presents made up so I can get those all wrapped up and put in stockings or underneath the tree and have them done before Christmas. So, and that sampler I showed y'all with the covered buttons, those letterings, they do not take long at all, maybe an hour per letter. So it's a really easy thing to do in case you guys wanted to do that too. So, okay, you guys, well, I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and thank you for tuning in, and God bless you guys, and I'll see you guys in 2 weeks, all right? Okay, talk to you soon. Bye-bye now.